Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It's almost mid-August and I haven't uploaded a video since, oh my gosh, since my live on June 16th, right before my birthday. Wow. That's a lot longer than I thought. That is insane. Kind of unacceptable, but it was a very crazy 2 months and I think I had a pretty good excuse as to why I was MIA over here. I got married on July 24th. It was the most beautiful, perfect day of my life. It was honestly just amazing. We had the most gorgeous wedding with everyone that we know and love. I just feel so grateful that we were able to have pretty much our dream wedding in the middle of this crazy year. Everything went off without a hitch. Everyone was safe and healthy and had a great time, and it's kind of in our rear view now and just a beautiful memory that we can look back on forever. I want to talk more about the wedding on the channel at some point. When the photos and videos start to come back, I'll definitely share more, and I would love to do a wedding Q&A as well, so stay tuned for that. As for today's video, I thought I would film a get ready with me. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I got a bunch of new products over the past couple of months that I wanted to share. I've also been dealing with this really challenging melasma on my forehead, and I recently found a pretty incredible way to disguise it, hide it, cover it up while doing my makeup, so I wanted to share that with you as well. Figured we'd just chit chat as I got ready for the day. I'm so excited to be back to filming. I have just a ton of things I want to share, explore, try. It's just going to be a really great end to the year, and I'm excited that you're here watching. So without further ado, let's jump into this video and get some makeup on this face. Let's adjust this a bit so I don't have to keep hunching. My Mrs. Hopper purse. Dan got me this as a wedding gift. It's so freaking cute, and it comes with a long chain. So sometimes I wear it with the chain, sometimes I don't, but it was like the sweetest thing. I think he got it through Etsy. I forget, but if I can find it, I'll link it. It's so cute and I love carrying it around. But today it's gonna be used to prop up my camera. My apologies, it has clearly been a while and I'm having some like really major technical difficulties over here. But we're just gonna get started. I've been using the Clinique clarifying lotion toner. It's almost empty. I really enjoy this product and I love that it has this pump. It makes it so easy to get the product and apply it. So I already washed my face earlier. I have not toned or moisturized yet though. My skin has definitely seen better days. I'm trying very hard to take care of it, but there's just a lot going on here. After that, I used the Verst Sunday Morning Antioxidant Oil Serum. It's made with sea buckthorn extract and Camilla oil. I have been enjoying this so much. I got a bunch of Verst products probably 2 months ago, and I've been using them pretty much daily. This one for sure. It's almost empty. You shake it up. I just put it right into the palm of my hand, rub it together, and then press it into my skin. It feels so good and it really kind of brightens and hydrates the skin. Love this stuff. And then whatever's left, I just put on the back of my hands. From there, an eye cream. This is the Beekman 1802 Lightest Air Goat Milk Eye Cream. I really love their moisturizer as well, but I'm all out of that. I load this on, like load it on, and then just gently rub it in. I put it kind of around my lid as well, and then smile lines and 11 lines. After that, it's a moisturizer. This is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. I've just really loved this over the years, and kind of the one that I reach for. It's just so light but incredibly hydrating. It does not leave your skin greasy or shiny. It's just like the perfect formula and probably one of my favorite moisturizers to date. Oh, I feel so much better already. So I recently got a package from Super Sponge. They make makeup sponges, and they sent me their Super Sponge, which actually matches my outfit kind of, and their Super Sponge Bath, which I believe is a cleaner. Yes, it's an antibacterial sponge soap, which is really nice. I have not used it yet, and I figured today would be a great time to try it on camera. So I'm gonna just pop this Super Sponge out of this really nice container here. I always really suck when I film makeup videos because I feel like I want to talk through them, but then I always end up just narrating what I'm doing. But I hate when you're watching a video and you really want to know what a product or a tool is and the person just totally glazes over it. So I try to be conscious of that. Okay, so the bottom of it has this nice little textured area where I'm guessing you clean the sponge. That's awesome. So smart. Okay, I'm really liking what I feel so far. The bottom part here, which I'm assuming is what you use to apply the foundation, tinted moisturizer, or BB cream, is very soft, and the top is a little more firm. It almost looks like silicone. I don't know if you can see. This is like true beauty blender sponge material, and then this is a little harder. It feels like it has a coating on it. But I like it because it's a very precise tip. I feel like you can get into those little nooks and crannies very easily with this. Soak your sponge thoroughly, fully saturate with water the first time. Squeeze excess water out of the bottom. Don't squeeze too hard. Bounce and blend foundation. Use half of what you normally use, and then clean the sponge with a bar soap and the included scrubber. Soak the sponge and then squeeze it out, not too hard, like they said. I think it's pretty saturated. Now we're gonna get ready to apply our foundation. Before I put my foundation on and use this tool, I am going to do a little bit of color correcting and use a primer. So lately I've been reaching for the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Base Lumiere. I just take a little bit of this in my fingers and apply it all over my face, definitely up to the forehead, under eyes, under brow, and then down neck. Primer is one of those things that can be totally hit or miss. A lot of times I don't think I need it, nor do I think it makes a big difference, but when I decide to color correct, I feel like it is a crucial step in this whole application. So that is a non-negotiable today. I like to just let it sit for a minute before I apply any other products, just because you don't want to be smudging it around if it hasn't soaked into the skin yet. But I'm going to get everything else ready to go. I'm going to be using the Profusion Cosmetics Pro Conceal and Contour Kit. I've had this for a while, and it's honestly one of the most amazing, comprehensive facial kits in the game. It has all of your different contour and highlight shades over here. These are all powders. And then on this side, it's all cream. So these are cream contours and concealers, and then the color correctors up top. I don't really use the cream contours. As you can see, they've never been tapped into, but I do like the concealers and the color correctors, and I like to dabble with these as well. But today we're just going to be using the color correctors out of this kit, specifically the orange. I was trying to read up on color correctors. Most of the times I gravitate towards green. I just think it helps combat the red on my face, but lately I'm a little more concerned about the dark spots, and the orange and red is better for that. So I'm going to take a little bit of this on my flat brush here, and I'm just going to apply it to the dark spots on my face, which is mainly my forehead, some of these sunspots, and a little bit on my mustache. So I'm going to try to do it in my mirror here. It's hard to do it on camera. This is honestly terrifying. Like, the first time I did this, I was like, what did I do? Why would I do that? There's no way this is gonna cover, but trust the process. I did this full routine the other day, and my makeup looked so good, lasted so well all day, and honestly at the end of the day I was so sad to take it off because my skin just looked amazing. My skin's obviously changed over the years. I think it has to do with a lot of different things: medications, sun exposure, just general aging, but I am going to be changing up some of the medications that I take on the daily. I've been actively trying to keep my face out of the sun, which is always a challenge, but I feel like I've been using some really excellent skincare products lately, and they have improved the quality, texture, and look of my skin. So I'm trying to just stick to those routines, not introduce any new products or any crazy products for that matter, because it does take a while for your skin to acclimate to new things, and once it does, you gotta commit for a while to see the results. So while my face looks absolutely insane right now, we're getting to a good spot. Now it is time for the foundation, and I'm gonna be using probably, I hate to even say this, but I think this is my all-time favorite foundation. It's just the most natural finish that I've ever found in a product. Your skin just looks dewy, fresh, light. The coverage is incredible. I wouldn't say it's high coverage, but it's a true medium coverage, which is just what I need. It's the Clinique Even Better Makeup. It has a broad spectrum 15 SPF in it. It evens and corrects skin tone, and it really, really does. This is in the shade CN52 Neutral. I also like to mix it with a little bit of the Vita Liberata Body Blur, just because your girlfriend loves to be tan. I love to add a little bit of tan to any of my foundations or tinted moisturizers. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this on my beauty sponge. They said to use half of what you normally use. I'll try. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of this. I leave it upside down because it's almost empty. I use it that often. This may be a little too generous, but we're gonna go with it. So I just like to dab a little all around my face so that there's equal distribution. Don't forget the neck. Don't ever forget the neck. All right, and now we're just gonna blend it in. So go to town and watch that orange red face disappear. It will, I promise. Don't be scared. Blend, 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 blend. You can always add more. That is the beauty in being conservative with application. It's always easier to add than it is to take away. The neck is like so key. We're in a pretty good position, but we're not done yet. Obviously, everything is not completely covered, but it's a lot better. And once we add our concealers and powders and bronzer and all that jazz, it'll be pretty much perfect. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I've been using this for over a year now. This one is in the shade, I don't even know if I can read the shade anymore, 35 Deep. And I've realized this is the perfect match for covering any kind of blemishes or dark spots. It is not a good highlighter match for me, but it's a great conceal match for me. I think I'm going to use the silicone side of this sponge to blend. I think. Interesting. It's hard, but I think that is to prevent the product from soaking into the sponge, which is great. Because a lot of times we lose product to the sponge. We have a good base going on here. Not mad at it. I'm going to take a lighter shade of that Maybelline. This is 5 Ivory. And I do a little under eye highlight here, 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 and down the nose. Gotta look in the camera for that one. Let's see how this sponge blends this. It's so interesting the way that it feels, but I kind of like it. See how the face is coming together? Just trust the process. And try to go over the lid as well, because it'll double as a primer. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I'm going away next week on a family beach vacation. We go every year. A bunch of my cousins, aunts, and uncles go. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm really looking forward to it, especially because our wedding is over. That sounds so bad, but it's like I can just relax. I can completely relax and enjoy everything. It's kind of amazing. I don't know how many of you are married or if you planned a wedding, but like, it's a lot. And honestly, yeah, I'm a little sad it's over because it was a great day, but it was so incredible that I just feel completely fulfilled. I don't feel like I'm missing anything. I don't feel like we need to do anything over. Like, it was just done so well, so perfectly that I'm at peace with it. It came, it went, it was absolutely everything I never knew I wanted. Okay, time to do a little setting. This is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder for under eyes. I love this stuff. I shake a little into the cap, and then I have this really nice fluffy brush from Real Techniques. Real Technique brushes are kind of like my all-time favorite. And I just lightly dust it under the eye. It does such a nice job of mattifying that area, smoothing it out, brightening it. I'll do a little here, kind of all the areas that I put the concealer, and then a little on my chin. Then I'm going to take this Real Technique brush. This is actually a blush brush, but I use it for setting powder. This is a mineral powder foundation from Mary Kay. I have been using this for a while now. It's got a little bit of a tint to it, and I just use it to set any liquid or cream products on my face. It's very light, but it helps everything blend. And then at this point, if I notice that there are any spots on my face that are sticking out and bothering me, like this one sunspot, which is so hard to cover, I will take a little more concealer and try to cover it after I apply the powder. Because after you apply the powder, it provides like this layer that just helps you cover. Our face is done, it's set. Let's go in and add a little bit of bronzer to contour, highlight, and then we'll do the eyes. So I got this huge PR package from Pixi, and it has just been sitting in my living room for a couple of months because I haven't had time to open it or use it. And it's basically a huge collaboration with 4 different influencers, beauty bloggers, vloggers. There's a lip blush palette up there. Down here is a Sculptor palette. Over there is a Tones and Textures eye palette, and then up there is a Mine Your Own Glow palette. I'm gonna try a few of these today. Let's use the Sculptor. Let me get the thing. Don't want to break a nail. I am so sorry that I never got a live wedding mani for you. I honestly don't know what I was thinking. Like, the thought of filming a live like 2 nights before your wedding, like what a crazy girl. There was just no time. All right, here we go. This is beautiful. Oh, your girl loves bronzers. I'm gonna take this one down here, Spice, and use my little angled brush, and I'm gonna do a little bit of contour. I hope it's not too dark. There we go. There's the cheekbone I never knew I had. I'm gonna try to match it over here. I'm not the best at contouring, so I try my best to just be like very delicate with it. I'm gonna go in now and tan. I'm gonna bronze. I think I'm gonna start with this color because it's much lighter. That one is Kathmandu. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm gonna get a bunch of that on my brush. And we're gonna start applying this to the perimeter of my face. I might mix it. I'm gonna mix it a little bit with the contour color. We'll do both. I want a dark tan because it's summer. Wow, that's really dark. Okay, note to self, we'll go a little heavier on that under the chin. I think it does smell good. I cannot even tell you how happy I am to be filming again. It has been, I mean, it's been over 2 months. And that live wasn't even like a filmed video. That was live. So this is like getting to sit down and do what I love to do. I always go like real hard under my nose because it creates that shadow and then it creates that contour of the nose. The makeup artist who did my makeup for my wedding, she did such a good job contouring my nose. I wish I could have filmed her doing it or gone back to see how she did it because she just like snatched it. She snatched it so well. I try to contour. I'm not that great at it, but I love what she did. All right, there we go. We got that light under eye going on. This is actually a really beautiful pink in here. I might do a combo. This is like a peach here and then a really light pink with a hint of shimmer. I'm normally not drawn to shimmers, but this is Karma here and this is Momo up here. So let's do like a hint, tiniest bit of Karma on the cheeks, on the apples, and then sweep it up. Ooh, I love it. Oh, I look like I just got back from Jamaica. I did. And then we're gonna put a little of this on top because it's really beautiful, this pink. Ooh, I love it. Okay, I'm trying not to go too hard because it's noticeable for sure. It serves as like a highlight and a blush. I'm gonna take this little angled brush. I usually use this to like sweep onto my cheekbones. And I'm gonna take a bit of this Yak. It's just a white. Go under my eyes and up. Just sweep it up. I'm digging this face. Now I didn't really contour my nose. I might go back and do that after I do my eyes. For now, we'll just leave it. Let's work on these brows. I have been using the Brow Down to Me pencil from Joa. I really like it, but I ran out of my shade. So the shade I've been using is a bit too light for my liking. I really want to revisit my e.l.f. pencil. The $2 brow pencil is like so good from e.l.f., but I just have been using what I have lately. So I'm gonna use this to fill in my brows lightly and define the shape. It's this little corner that always gets me. I like to slightly round it. And then we'll do the same on this side. Brows are sisters, not twins. Every time I do it, I remember that because this brow is so challenging. I really don't want them to be too angular, but I feel like that's always what ends up happening. All right, then I have this pretty dark brow and eye pencil. It's actually an eyeliner. It's from Primark, but I feel like it's exactly what I need to make my brows a little more bold. So I kind of put this towards the end. It just helps fill them in, define them, accentuate that arch, and then we're good. Ooh, that was a little, is that a little much? Is that a little too much? We can be honest here. Too much? Just enough? I think it's okay. I wasn't gonna do a full eye look, but I think I wanna try the eye palette in here by Tina Young because it's actually very beautiful. You kind of have every color in the book in here. And I sort of want to tap into, honestly, like these pinks and oranges. I feel like that would be such a beautiful look. It's something that I would really like to wear today. Before I do this, I'm going to put a little bit of liquid liner on the top of my lid. This is the vinyl liner from Primark as well. They honestly have some really great makeup there, and it's ridiculously affordable. This was probably $1 to $3. I don't remember, but I'm going to put the tiniest line up here. No wing or anything because not my specialty, you know that. But I do think a little bit of liner goes a really long way. I already messed up, but we'll clean it up with a Q-tip in a second. Can you hear my washer and dryer? I don't know if I said it earlier, but I only ever film on laundry days. I feel like there's always so much laundry to do, and anytime I sit down to film, the laundry is running, so I apologize if you can hear it. Not my best work, but we're gonna clean it up. And then this part's not necessary, but I do think it makes a big difference. Just underlining, or just lining the high line here. So I don't know if you could tell, but it's very white in compared to the black liner, so I like to just blend it. So hard for me to do, but kind of close your eyes. I'm gonna do a little bit in my waterline on the bottom, but just halfway. So kind of the corner, sort of halfway like that. And now for the fun part, to experiment with some palettes. This is the Tina Yang palette. I'm going to, you know what? I think I'm gonna work with the top row exclusively. We're gonna start with, I think this one here, this like mauve-y. This is Crease. Perfect. That's what I want to put in my crease. So we are going to kind of do this over the crease and most of the lid. Wow, absolutely love the finish. Very, very matte, but like creamy. Oof, it looks beautiful. I tried a new technique for hooded eyes this week. I'm going to show you what I did because it worked really well. I'm just brushing this up into kind of the brow bone. I'm going to take a little blending brush. I think I'm going to go in with this like browner shade, Soft Fade right here. Get a good amount of that. And since I have hooded eyes, which means that when my eyes are open, you can't really see the eyelid because they are hooded, I'm going to kind of apply the color or the shade above the crease so that when it's open, you will see it. See what I'm saying? Right here. So we're going to do it like just under and right on top of the brow bone. And then again, always brush it out, blend it, blend it. I love this. I always use the peach palette from Profusion because I love those pinks and oranges and just light creamy colors. But this is better. I think this has a little more brown to it, so it just looks more natural. I'm obsessed with these eyes, like freakishly obsessed. I have this little tiny brush. I'm gonna take that same color and just drag it under my lower lashes because I love to smoke out down there too. This is gonna be such a long video, but I'm obsessed with this makeup. I'm gonna take this color here, Buttercup, the lightest shade in the palette, with another Real Technique brush, and apply it all to my lid and the inner corner of my eye. And then right under my brow bone. This is beautiful. Oh, this might be my new go-to. I wish they would put these 5 colors in their own palette because I would use them every day. That's what stinks about palettes. Like, they're great, but you fall in love with just a few colors and then you have to like carry the whole thing around. I've been using the JOA Lash Up Rising primer. I think today I'm gonna use it with my RMS mascara, which I made a whole video on my channel featuring that. It's some good stuff. I just feel like the primer helps your mascara last a little longer. It goes on white and it completely disappears when you apply the mascara. All right, so just give that a quick sec to sort of set in. And then I'm gonna take the RMS Beauty Mascara, which is pretty darn amazing and has like zero transfer. Zero transfer, zero fallout, and it lasts all the live long day. When it comes to clean application, I can't really promise it's great because I'm such a messy mascara applier, but like look at the difference with one coat. 2 coats of this is just phenomenal. All right, let's go for 2. One over here. Perfect, soft, fluffy lashes. And I never need length, I just need volume. And I feel like this is a good mascara if you're looking for volume. All right, 2 coats, looks good to me. I'm just gonna let it dry for a sec, then take my Q-tip and kind of clean up the tiny mess I made there. In the meantime, let's find a lip. I do wanna try something out of this palette. This is a Cream Rouge palette by Louise Rowe. It's for lips and cheeks. I'm not going to put it on my cheeks. Cream blush, I feel like A, I can never apply it right, and B, it always makes me break out. Not sure why. So we're just gonna use it for our lips today. Load a clean finger with the color desired and apply on lips. Layer for more intensity. And I wanna know if I have a lip liner over here. I do. This is a mented liner. It's pretty dark, it's like a brown. I'm gonna go lightly with it. I think it'll still work fine. I just need that exaggerated lip. Even for the wedding, I applied my own lip liner and lipstick because I'm so particular about it. I literally wore what I wear every day. Okay. Blend it a little. Meh. Here we go, Louise. What color do we want to do? There are so many gorgeous shades in here. What I love about Pixie is that they list all the shades on the back that correspond, so it's very, very easy to identify. All right, here we go. I feel like I need to go with something a little more pink. This is calling to me. Maybe this? Romance. Romance? Or Elegance? Romance is a little more pink. Let's try Romance. I'm gonna just rub some onto my ring finger here and dab it on my lips. Ooh! A little orange. Is that just me? Does that look a little orange? I don't know if I'm loving it. Let's do a little something else. Let's add dew. Dew here is like a little mauve-y. That might soften it a little, less orange, you know? But I love the feeling of this. I need a lip pen, I think. Really go a lip brush to apply. This is a lip blush. It is supposed to just be that like bitten, sun-kissed kind of look, which might be the move for some people. Not necessarily my cup of tea, but I do like the product. I normally want something just a little more bold, but we're gonna rock it today because why not? I'm gonna take my Q-tip now, just clean up this little bit of mascara that fell out, and then I'm gonna take my brush here and this Laura Mercier powder once more and just, I'm gonna lightly go over my face just to kind of mattify any shiny areas. I think my nose is fine in terms of contour. And my face. The shine is coming from that blush, that shimmery pink. It's all good. I'm gonna grab my Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury and quickly mist this over my whole face. And we're done. I really love this look. I might add a little more lip liner right quick to the top of my Cupid's bow here, just to define it a little more. All right, that is it. This is my dewy, fresh-faced, summer glow, pixie-inspired look. I am absolutely in love with how this face turned out, and I'm telling you, it's gonna last all day. This makeup is gonna hold that combination of products, that primer, that setting spray, that color corrector. It all works together to create a flawless base and finish, and I already know that it's gonna last because it feels like it's gonna last. It is seriously the best. I will link absolutely everything that I used below, and I kind of used a lot of things today, but I'll make sure to do that. I don't know how you feel about my melasma, but I feel like my face just looks so flawless. It can be incredibly challenging to cover that kind of pigmentation, but this combo has been working wonders for me, and when I really want to doll up, glam up, this is what I do. I didn't take a before picture, but I feel like my thumbnail needs to be a before and after because it really is pretty impressive. And I know it's something that a lot of women struggle with, so anything that I can do to try or share that may help, I'm really happy to do so. That is it for this video. Please leave any comments below letting me know if you've used any of these products before, if you have anything that has helped you with melasma, kind of helping it fade and or disappear. Let me know if you have any questions for me, if you have any video requests. I'm really getting back into the swing of things right now, and I'm just in go, go, go productivity mode, so I really want to focus on the stuff that you want to see first. But I felt like a get ready with me was kind of overdue, and I'm very happy that I was able to share these products and this cool new sponge, where is it? And this cool new sponge with you. There's just so much good to go around and not enough time, but I'm gonna do my best. Please give me a follow on Instagram if you haven't already done so. You can find me at _AmandaBella. I will not be changing my Instagram handle now that I am married. I feel like That would just be too sad. But I am legally changing my name. I do actually have a really cool video to share with you all about that. There's just a ton coming up. I'm so looking forward to the rest of the summer. I'm looking forward to the fall. I'm so excited for the holiday season. I just feel like, I don't know, life feels different. I am a married lady now, and it really does feel a little different, but in all of the best ways. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate your patience. I'm sorry for going MIA the past couple of months, but it really was a very hectic time, and it feels so good to be getting back to normal, getting the house clean, getting my space clean, just getting my mind clean, refocusing on my goals and the things that I really want to take care of this year. So I'm done talking. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.